The Governor-General, Quentin Bryce, has made an emotional visit to a Syrian refugee camp in Jordan. Tens of thousands of people a week are now fleeing Syria's civil war. Large numbers of children are among them. And Ms Bryce was moved to tears after talking with women about their quest for safety. Middle East correspondent Matt Brown reports from Zatri camp.
The Zatri camp, near Jordan's border with Syria, is a dusty, wind-blown refuge, which offers an insight into the civil war. The numbers here tell a story of increasing attacks on civilians. The camp's population has grown in just a month to 25,000. Half of them are children, and 5,000 are less than 4 years old. When the Governor-General arrived, she was told about families who've suffered repeated attacks, and she cast the spotlight on the plight of women and children.
I think it's enormously distressing for all of us to reflect on the huge numbers of little children who are here, increasingly hundreds every day, who are under 4, just tiny little children whose health is very vulnerable in this dust.
Quentin Bryce heard from mothers, including Fatima, who are simply desperate for their children to be safe.
We couldn't take it anymore. We ran away with our kids. Our children were getting killed in the street. This cannot continue.
After listening to their stories, Ms Bryce found it impossible to fight back the tears.
The mothers and the grandmothers and the aunties, they're absolutely exhausted. They've been through enormous stresses for such a long time.
As the crisis in Syria deepens, the refugees are flooding into neighbouring countries, and the cost is going through the roof. Just a week ago, the UN Refugee Agency and the Jordanian government said they'd need $429 million to run this camp. By Friday, their estimate had climbed to $700 million. Zatri camp is being expanded to house another 55,000 people, and at this rate, it will fill up fast. Matt Brown, ABC News, Amman.